Hey guys, Uncommon Ramen here. Today I'm going to take a look at another Innistrad Midnight Hunt Collector's Booster Box. I know I've opened one of these on my channel before, but we're still looking for that Meathook Massacre. And more importantly, in my first Midnight Hunt Booster Collector's Booster Box opening, I didn't receive any, and I'm starting to wonder if they got short printed. So I'm going to do a little test here and see if we can pull one in here, and if we don't, there's a likelihood that it has been short printed, so let's take a look inside and find out. But before we jump into that, let me remind you that if you'd like to support my channel and what I do here, please hit me up on my Patreon at patreon.com/uncommonramen with a capital U and a capital R. I do all this in my free time, so any amount of support can help me bring more of this content to you guys more often. And as always, please, if you enjoyed the content that I'm bringing you, please like and subscribe on the channel. So let's jump in here. Midnight Hunt isn't new, but it's definitely not necessarily old news either. It was part of a two-part set, which was Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow, and they are two sets that released very quickly behind each other. Very unusual for the way that they've been doing their format. Wizards of the Coast has been doing their format. What we're gonna find in here are 12 Midnight Hunt Collector's Booster Box or Booster Packs, and I believe 2 of those Dracula, or maybe that was Crimson Vow. Yeah, that was Crimson Vow. So we're just gonna see the 12 Collector's Booster Boxes or Booster Packs in here. So we're going to jump into those. Also, when I went over to my local game shop for this, they were doing this promotion where they gave me a huge amount of these promo boosters. So, you know, obviously we got to take a look at those. I might do that as a separate video. We'll see. Anyway, let's jump into these. Like I said, we're not really looking for anything specific. I'd like to see the Meathook Massacre. That's about it. And really, we're just doing this for a test run to see if it was short printed. So we're just going to move past these. We got our land, followed by a Brutal Cathar, which is a fantastic card. Followed up by a Sigardian Zealot. This was a commander card. A Wake to Slaughter. I don't remember if this is still a good card or not. And by that I mean I don't remember how much these are trending in price. We got ourselves a Kessig Naturalist, a Shady Traveler, a Haunted Ridge, a Tireless Hauler, and a Sludge Monster in a really beautiful full art foil. Definitely enjoying that. And then our token is a nice little insect zombie combination there. Right, we're gonna slip through all these commons and uncommons. We got ourselves a Swamp here, followed by a Ludovich Necrogenius and his Hubris. Curse of Unbinding, Memory Deluge, which is a fantastic card as well, a Tavern Ruffian, a Baneblade Scoundrel, a Catilda Dawnheart Prime, Bird Admirer, and a Shipwreck Marsh. And then we got ourselves our little bird with a human. Meathook Massacre, please. Alright, so let's get through these commons and uncommons real quick here. We got ourselves a... Oops, I put those in the wrong pile. Little plains, followed by a Mask of Gristlebrand. A Tomb Tyrant, which is actually a decent card, not a bad card at all. Get ourselves a Bloodline Culling. a Dawnheart Mentor, a Bird Admirer. Oh, a Brutal Cathar in the alternative border. Not gonna lie, that is very nice. I think that's the first time I've pulled him in his alternative border too. So I'm definitely happy about that. Tavern Ruffian. Curse of Shaken Faith. I have so many of these. It's sad. And our Elemental / Wolf token. Commons and uncommons. Right up to the land, we got ourselves an island. Some very beautiful art. Followed by an Augur of Autumn. So definitely this is on top of my cards that I really enjoyed from this set. You can look at the top card of your library anytime. You can play lands from the top of your library. Reminiscent of a Oracle of Moldiah in some ways. Just a really beautiful card. We have Leonore, Autumn Sovereign. I believe she was the commander for the green-white deck. Burn Down the House. Very good card. Dawnheart Wardens. Hound Tamer. And a Graveyard Trespasser. Not bad. Got a Dawnheart Rejuvenator. And our Burn Down the House and a full art foil. So we got 2 Burn the Houses and full arts in this single pack here. Not bad. We got Teferi, who slows the time, or Sunset, my bad, and a Clue. Alright. Commons and uncommons. Got our forest right here. Followed by a Rite of Harmony. A Visions of Ruin. Smoldering Egg, which is great. Bird Admirer. Harvesttide Infiltrator. Slogurk the Overslime. This almost tempted me to make a commander deck around him, but I decided against it. Village Watch. We got another Slogurk, the Overslime, this time foil, and in the alternative. So in the last pack, we had 2 Burn Down the House, both full art, one of them foil. And this one, we have 2 Slogurk, the Overslime, both in their alternative art, and 1 foil. We have our Devil and a Zombie. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Unless that happens with Meathook Massacre, I'm going to consider it a bad thing. Okay, because that's slots being taken up. But, you know, it is what it is. I know, really, honestly, it should come down to the single, right? Because at this point, between 2 collector's booster boxes and, what was it, a fat pack plus 2 set booster boxes, and I still haven't pulled a single Meathook Massacre. That's just craziness, I'm just saying. We got Old Stick Fingers. We got Sigarda's Vanguard, which is actually a decent card. We have Curse of Silence, which would have been great if Lind was white. We have Harvesttide Infiltrator, Spellrune Painter. We have ourselves Adeline Resplendent Cathar. This is a super good card. I didn't know she had an alternative art either, so that's really cool. All right, we have ourselves a Harvesttide Infiltrator, followed by Florian Voldaren Scion. And then we have a Zombie and a Clue. Yeah. If you're wondering how many packs I have left, this one will be the 6th to last. So we have 5 more packs after this. All right, we're going to, again, sift past all of the commons and uncommons. We got ourselves a forest here, followed by a Consuming Blob. I mean, there's enough oozes to really make something like Slogurk feel useful. I don't know. I still feel like I don't have the inspiration for that. We've got Curse of Obsession, followed by Fateful Absence. Super good card. Really, really great pull right there. Dawnheart Rejuvenator, Tireless Hauler, Florian, Voldaren Scion, Dawnheart Rejuvenator. A lot of doubles here. Siphon Insight, not a bad card. Another really great card. And then we have our Beast / Zombie. Okay, so we have 4 packs after this one, and it's not looking good, guys. But again, it could be the very last pack as far as I know. Of course, it could just not happen. At that point, I'm just going to call it a short print because that's what it is. It commands a hefty price because it has way more versatility than something like Toxic Deluge. But we got Sigarda's Splendor, followed by Prowling Geist Collar. We got Willowgeist, which I still feel like could be such a good card. Dawnheart Rejuvenator, Fangblade Brigand, Deserted Beach, Dawnheart Mentor, Tainted Adversary, not bad. And then we got Ren and Seven's Emblem with a human. Okay, this pack 4 of the remaining 4. Let's get rid of these. Okay, we got ourselves a mountain here. Gisa, Glorious Resurrector. Shadowkin, which is a very good card. Triskaidekaphile. Triskaidekaphile. Yeah, Triskaidekaphile. Tireless Hunter, or Hauler. Burly Breaker. Tovolar, Dire Overlord. I would be way more excited about this, except that I've actually at this point pulled like 7 Tovolars. So, and 3 of them were this border. So, like I'm over it. Can we not have Tovolar anymore? We got ourselves a Shady Traveler. I think I deserve that, right? So now I have 4 of this version of Tovolar, and at least 2 of them are foils. That's not exciting. I don't consider that exciting. That's a bat and a spirit. All right, we have 3 packs left. This is the 3rd to last. But again, you know, as far as things go, let me just put it into perspective. I opened 3 collector's booster boxes of Ikoria, 3 draft booster boxes of Ikoria, and 6 collector's booster packs of Ikoria, as well as 2 of the Ikoria bundles, and a handful of Ikoria booster packs just randomly, and I never once pulled one of those green-black that green-black dinosaur thing, the Fiend, what was it called? Fiend something or other. And that's kind of putting into perspective how short printed it was. I opened a huge amount of Ikoria product and sealed product, and I didn't pull a single one of them in sealed product. And so if that is any indication of what we should be expecting from something like Meathook Massacre, then I probably will not see a Meathook Massacre anytime soon. So we got ourselves a Rockfall Veil, Avacyn's Memorial, which is a phenomenally good card. This would be your kind of budget version of the original Avacyn, because Avacyn's original printing, because there's a second version of her that's not as good. I think it's $40. So if you pull this is a great way to kind of substitute for it if you don't want to pay the $40 for the other one. We got Hostile, which, again, I love this card. It's a super good card. Think it should see more play. It doesn't. I'm sure outside of standard it sees a little bit more play. In extended formats, I run it in a couple of my commander decks. But got ourselves a Shady Traveler, a Outland Liberator, Arlen, the Pack's Hope. Okay, that I'll take. This is actually not a... I mean, I think... Actually, I'm pretty sure this is the most expensive version of her, too. I have the full art version of her, and this one... Let me actually pull this off camera so I don't spoil the other card. But this is the back part, and honestly, the art on here is just terrifying. It's very reminiscent of you know, when Emrakul was pulled to Innistrad. They look very nightmarish by comparison to what it would normally look like as far as werewolves are concerned. Fangblade Brigand, and our last card in the pack is a Ludovic Necrogenius with an Ooze and a Human. We got 2 packs left, guys. 2 packs. I mean, even if I did pull a Meathook Massacre in one of these 2 packs, the reality is that it took that long to get it, so I'd still say it's probably a relatively short printed card. Am I going to break down and buy a single of it? Probably not. It's cheaper at this point to buy Toxic Deluge, and since I'm actually searching for this for a commander deck, I might as well just grab the Toxic Deluge. Unnatural Growth, super good. Can't argue about that. Then we have Wall of Mourning, Lord of the Forsaken. I saw black and I got really excited. Candle Grove Witch, Shady Traveler, Jadar, Ghoul Caller of Nephalia. Then we got our Candle Grove Witch again. And then our last card is full art artifact, Celestis, in foil. Not bad. This is being used in pretty much every standard deck right now, because it's a really good way to keep yourself protected from some of the new werewolves. Got Tree Folk and a Zombie. So we got our last pack here. Pretty decent pulls here. We got ourselves an Arlen, Unnatural Growth, a couple really good hits there. Brutal Cathars, Adeline. Not gonna lie, pretty decent pack. Okay. Got our island. Followed by Tovolar's Huntmaster, also a really good hit. This was definitely way more expensive when Midnight first launched. It has definitely dropped heavily in price. We got ourselves a Cleaver Scab. Dire Strain Rampage, also a really great card. Dawnheart Wardens. Tavern Ruffian. Vidric Astral Archmage. Tireless Hauler. And then the very last card is a Geist Flame Reservoir. All right, and then our Devil and our Spirit, and I will call it definitely short printed. So this is 2 collector's booster boxes that I've opened. So we got 12 boosters, but we also pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. 48 rares in this pack, or in this box, and let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 'Are you telling me we only pulled 5 mythics? Well, maybe that's the problem. So we only pulled 5 mythics, which is pretty low considering that's like half the packs you pulled a mythic in. But 48 rares in total. It doesn't make sense that you wouldn't at least pull one of them, especially considering I've opened 24 of these. And what was it? 2 set booster boxes, so that's 60 more packs plus the bundle, so that's 70 more packs. So I mean, that's a lot of sealed product. Obviously, you know, the prof is going to be correct on this one. Obviously, buy singles, but it was worth a shot to see, and it really does help with my experiment there. I do think that the card is probably short printed, very much like the Fiend, whatever it is, Fiend Artisan. Pretty sure it was Fiend Artisan from Ikoria. Which was another situation where, you know, it didn't matter how much sealed product I was opening, it just wasn't happening. And at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, I will probably just sub out the Meathook Massacre for something like Toxic Deluge, because it's between spending $25 on a Toxic Deluge or spending, you know, nearly 60 on a single copy of Meathook Massacre. To those people that have it, you know, that's excellent, great job. But it doesn't look like it's something that's on my radar for the time being. And if I'm going to spend $60 on a card, I'd rather spend it on something that's older and harder to find. So, you know, like Sylvan Library or Teferi's Protection or something like that. So we're going to jump into these guys right here. They came with the whole thing because the retail stores can't actually sell these. So we have this Crimson Vow Welcome Booster. Looks like 1, 2, 3 Midnight Hunt promo packs. We got a Forgotten Realms promo pack, Strixhaven promo pack, Zendikar Rising, Core 21, Zendikar Rising. Why are those separate? Oh, one's a foil promo pack. These are... Oh, and then we got more Midnight Hunt promo pack. Well, heck. I mean, with this... How many promo packs do we have for Midnight Hunt? 1, 2, 3. 2 of these are foil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, maybe we'll pull it in there. That would be hilarious, by the way. Zendikar Rising is still legal in the format. So the only thing that's not is this Core 2021. So let's open that guy first and see. These things, I think, have 3 cards in them. I don't know if they're all rare or how that works. But pretty decent value, considering they're free. Oh, and I got... Did I get a Planeswalker? I did. I got Basri. Very nice. So we pulled Basri. And you can tell right here, that is the indication of the promo pack there. So we got a Basri, Llanowar Visionary, and a Deafening Clarion. Not bad. Although I didn't know that you could get other... Well, anyway, that's cool. Oh, and there's another card in here. Oh, did I just show that on there? Is this for MTG Arena? Go for it, guys. I don't care. I'm not going to redeem that one. So Basri and Deafening Clarion. Those are very good pulls. I guess we should probably go to this Crimson Vow. I feel like I'm going to leave that for last. Let's do this. This guy is the only one that I got of the Forgotten Realms. And there's still some decent cards to pull in there. I'm going to check this back card because this is still actually a legal card, and I might do that. Yeah, okay. So that is a code card. We're going to pull that off. We got ourselves a Gelatinous Cube, a Magic Missile in its really cool promo version, and a Shatter the Sky. Not bad. 2 board wipes in the back area. This stuff is not legal. Okay. Strixhaven's up next. Wish there was an easier way to pull these apart. Okay, we'll pull that code card off. It's 3 cards here. We got ourselves a Rushed Rebirth that is actually a misprint on the foil. That foiling is super messed up. Check that out, guys. If you're one of those misprint collectors, that's got to be a wet dream. Right, next up we have a Decisive Denial Followed by a Fayborough Elder. And is the foil messed up on that? Nope. That foil, it's sort of messed up. It's pretty cool. Okay, next one, Strixhaven. No, I'm dragging this video out because I really want that Meathook Massacre to show up in one of these promo packs. Yeah, right. What is this guy thinking? Alright, we got Demogoth Titan, which is also, this foiling is really effed up. Followed by Fracture. This is, I really love this card, just in general, but like this version is just a really cool alternative. And then we got Blood on the Snow. I got a little excited there, but I realized this Midnight Hunt hadn't come out yet. But this is actually the third board wipe that I've pulled on the back card, because we had Deafening Clarion, Shatter the Sky, now Blood on the Snow. Let's do the Zendikar Rising foil pack. Or, you know what? Let's do the regular packs first. There are a lot of really fantastic pulls in Zendikar Rising. And not knowing what they've actually printed in these promo packs is a little bit difficult, but there's still probably something decent that you can pull in these. So we got our Oron Reef Ooze, and again, that foil symbol is just really messed up. That's on all of these so far, which I'm not complaining. That does bring up the value to some people. Okay, and the back part we have the second card we have a Royal Eruption. Followed by a Raugrin Trio. That is not a bad pull. And the foiling on the symbol is actually really well done on that one. Raugrin Trio. Alright, moving on to the next one. Zendikar Rising. I think these are fun to open just because there's not really much in the way of expectation here. I don't know really what we should be expecting. Go ahead and pull this guy off. We got Kaza, Royal Chaser. And behind that, we have ourselves a Blood Chief's Thirst, which is actually not a bad card. And then behind that, we have a Emery, Lurker of the Loch. Super cool. She's another one of those commanders I wanted to make, but I just didn't want to get stuck in mono blue. Mono blue is going to be super hard to build a decent deck for, because the cards are just so dang expensive, and it would be tragic not to run things like the Pact of Negation, Force of Negation, Force of Will, Fierce Guardianship, you know, all that stuff that's just downright oppressive. Okay, we got ourselves a Squad Commander, which is just an unfortunate card, followed by a Royal Eruption, and behind that we have ourselves another Fayborough Elder. Yeah, another Fayborough Elder. Okay, next up is the Zendikar Rising foil promo pack. Okay, pull that guy off. Confounding Conundrum. In foil with the symbol just looking very pristine. It's not, you know, super duper great card, but Kargan War Leader. And last but not, okay, wow, Foil Questing Beast from a promo pack. You know, I don't know if it actually retained its value outside of Standard, but when this guy was in its heyday, it was expensive. I imagine it probably hasn't dropped too badly in price, but it's still a darn good card. Foil Questing Beast with the nice little promo pack foil. All right, so we have two of these foil Midnight Hunt packs, and we have a whole bunch of the other ones. I don't know if I should save these for last, just because this is the hunt for the Meathook Massacre. So maybe we should just jump into this Crimson Vow welcome booster. I'm not even really sure what we're supposed to be expecting in these. So I guess we'll all get... well, at least I'll be surprised. Anyway. Obviously, we're going to pull that guy off. All right, so what do we got in here? We got a trash card. Another trash card. A foil forest. A gift of fangs. An apprentice sharpshooter. A commander sphere. Okay, I'll take that. That's a very good card. Got a thirst for discovery. A Markov Waltzer. Are these in foil? Some of these were foil, some of these were not. That commander sphere is not. Sorin Vengeful Bloodlord from War of the Spark. Do we have another trash card? Yeah. We have Dearly Departed, which is a... sorry, I don't even know where to put some of this stuff. Commander rare. Niv-Mizzet Firemind. Wow. Okay, I'll take it. That's not a bad card at all. That's a weird card to see in here, but... And a Voldaren Epicure. Okay, alright. Wasn't really sure what to expect in these. That was a very strange pack because it had a combination of much older cards and it had a commander sphere for whatever reason. All right, let's dig into these guys. Now, like I said, obviously we're looking for the Meathook Massacre. The likelihood of that happening is next to none. But it's interesting to... it'll be interesting to see. Especially be interesting to see what we can pull in these. So we got a Croaking Counterpart, which probably puts me at like 12. We got the Play with Fire. Oh, and a Faceless Haven. Not bad. Too bad it got banned in Standard, but I mean, who can blame them for banning it? It's a decent card. Faceless Haven, not bad. Okay, we'll pull that guy off. Got Vadric. Followed by Gavany Dawnguard. And a Harnessed Infinity. Not a bad card. It's got a lot of possibility outside of Standard, which I mean, super excited about that. Used to be that I only played Standard, but Standard got boring. They make it too cut and dry. That's Sungold Sentinel. Infernal Grasp. That is great. I love that card. And we have Velomachus Lorehold. Not bad at all. We got the Harness Infinity and Velomachus. I won't say it's the best of the dragons. Obviously, gosh. What is the green-black one again? I can't remember. Witherbloom. Witherbloom is probably one of the best ones. Only because it has so much potential outside of Standard. Right, we got a Geistflame Reservoir, which again probably puts me at like 7 or 8. It's not super rare after all. Join the Dance. And Thieving Skydiver. Okay. Okay. Can't Stay Away. Followed by Join the Dance. And Thieving Skydiver. Don't know how I feel about that. It feels a little dirty. Slowgurk the Overslime. So now I have, on this opening alone, 3 Slowgurk the Overslimes. Followed by a Consider. I love the art on this. And white from our D&D set. Not bad. This is going to be the last of the normal packs. We have 2 foil packs, and that is going to end this particular episode. Really appreciate you guys watching, staying along with me, seeing what we got here, seeing just how harrowingly rare the Meathook Massacre is. We got a Pithing Needle, not bad. I'm excited about this. Pithing Needle, for me, my first encounter with it was the original Kamigawa set way back, and it did a lot of work then. It's still going to continue to do work. It's such a good card. Got Join the Dance, and what? Maybe what was it? Skydiver? Soaring Skydiver? Thieving Skydiver. Let's see. Nope. Kargan Intimidator. Even worse. That card's forgettable. Okay, so now we got 2 of these foil packs. Okay. We got Kisa, Glorious Resurrector, which is meh to me. We got Play with Fire. And in the back part, we have a Loyal Warhound. I like that. That's not a bad card. Last but not least, guys. Mask of Gristlebrand. So that was my last chance to get it. It's fine. Like I said, it's obviously probably short printed. If you want a Meathook Massacre, just spend the money to get it. There are a lot of decks right now in Standard. I should say there are 2 top tier decks in Standard right now that are running multiple copies of it. The rest of the deck itself isn't that expensive, so you're really just going to be spending money on that Meathook Massacre. I'm obviously not going to be running that in Standard because I can't pull a freaking Meathook Massacre to save my life, but it's a good card both in Standard and outside Standard. But if you have to play something outside of Standard that is similar, just run the Toxic Deluge. It's not an enchantment, but when you're paying X, you pay X with your life as opposed to actual mana. And it still does the same thing where it wipes the board. The only difference obviously being that the Meathook Massacre is an enchantment that continues the same play, and it also says that whenever a creature leaves the battlefield, people lose life. I don't remember the exact text on it, so I don't remember if it's like whenever a creature you control or blah, 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 but either way, still obviously a better card, but, you know, you got your Toxic Deluge as a nice little backup. And then behind that, we have a Gavany Dawnguard, and last but not least, we have an Orcus, Prince of Undeath. And that's it, guys. If you have any comments, please leave those below, but let's keep it positive. I'll be removing any negative comments. We just don't need that in here. And guys, until next time, thanks for watching, and peace.